Hi, friend. We are taking these few minutes today to celebrate how far you've come. And it may feel silly to hear me say that here on this podcast, but if it feels funny to you, that's proof that this episode is especially for you. So stick around. I want to remind you that the work you've done, the steps you've taken, and the wins that you've walked through are worth celebrating. Now, in the past, and I say in the past because it's something that I'm actively working on, I often neglected celebrating my own personal victories. Once a thing was done, I'd check the box and move on because it's easy for me to forge ahead and focus on the next thing to accomplish. Even in my victories, I can quickly jump ahead to planning for future improvements and miss celebrating or experiencing the beauty of the present moment. Now, goals and action steps will have their time, and it's a good practice to evaluate and to continue to improve for future efforts. But let's not run past this current moment right here. Let's make the most of this opportunity to rest and marvel at what God has done and what we've gotten to be part of. Can I help spark wonder and awareness for you? There's things that you didn't always know, and now you've mastered them. Sure, there's projects that still need to be done and new plans to make, but there's also projects that you've made progress on and ones that you've completed. There's things you dreamt of that you've already launched into the world. Look how far you've come, not just in what you've done, but in who you are and in who you're becoming. You're not the same person you once were. There's things that used to trip you up that don't anymore. You love in a way that's deeper and truer than what you were capable of before. And that's because you receive love in a way that's deeper or truer. Or maybe you feel like the progress you've made isn't enough. You're joining me right now and you're disappointed by a recent misstep. Even if that's you, you're still here, still moving forward, still growing, still spending time to talk with God. Look how far you've come. Psalm 94, 18 through 19 in the ESV says, "When I thought my foot slips, your steadfast love, O Lord, held me up. When the cares of my heart are many, your consolations cheer my soul." And for fun, I looked it up in the Message version, which states, "The minute I said, I'm slipping, I'm falling, your love, God, took hold and held me fast. When I was upset and beside myself, you calmed me down and cheered me up." Look where you are. You are held up, calmed down, and cheered up by the God of the universe. I wonder how he wants to encourage you today. Let's ask him. Here's today's question. God, what do you celebrate about me today? Have a good talk.